Okay, so my first ones are coming out, and I rotated the pan. It's got a little dark, but they're beautiful, and they're good. Not too bad. My pan got a little dark. They're actually the perfect color, I think. It's just how you want a Stromboli to look. Nice. Nice. So I'm going to let those just chill for a minute. And I'm going to egg wash these and pop them in the oven. Look at that. Ooh. Nice. I could have used a little bit more egg wash, I think. So I'll put a little bit more on these. They did kind of balloon up in the oven a little bit, quite a bit. The one with the peppers held its own. I didn't think it was gonna. So it's a Stromboli day, and what I do when I make Stromboli is I use a pizza recipe that's very similar to Laura Vitale's and what my dad's pizza dough used to be too, because they're all basically the same. I just use a little bit less salt and a little bit less water and less oil. But I'll give you, it's different every day. I mean, it depends on your house and the humidity and the temperature, but I go with anywhere between 4.5 to 5 cups of flour to 5.5. And then I also use anywhere from 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, or the real olive oil, the whole olive oil. If I have it, I like that too. I'll do like a little bit, and see what's up with that. And then a lot of people think like you're making like 2 pounds of dough, you need like a teaspoon of salt per pound. I don't do that. I do about 1 teaspoon per 2 pounds. So I do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, because especially when it comes to Strombolis, you got so much stuff in there. Ooh, the pepper one's going to fall apart if I just do that. I best not do that, right? I'm going to peel these off in a minute. But it'll be fine. Even if that one fell apart, I don't care. I'll eat it anyways. I shouldn't have touched it so quick, but you know what? I've been in this kitchen all day, and I'm feeling like I want to taste something here. But I gotta let it cool. Let it cool. It'll be fine. So I got everything washed up here, except for my little microwave. And that's it. And a little egg wash. Throw that away. And a little saucepan. I'm good. I'm going to get a big spatula and scrape that off and let it sit here. I might just let it cool like that. I don't know. I kind of want to just... Oh, yeah. That's going to fall apart there. That's okay. That will be mine. I want to taste the dough and see if it's done. I know it's done, but I want to taste it anyway. I just want an excuse to taste it. I'm so bad. What's that? No, that's not it. Cut into a little piece here. I was really worried about the little... Ooh, that's going to be hot and yummy. I was a little worried about the one with the peppers and the onions and the cheese in it, because I had just cooked it on the stove. Look at that cheese. That's coming to me. This is why I love parchment paper. Oh, the fun we can have. A little bit of parchment paper, right? Oh, yeah. That's mine. How hot are you? I don't know. I'm about to find out. Woo-hoo! Look at that dough. It's really nice. Yeah, I think I'll just wait on that. Don't feel like burning the roof of my mouth. Oh my gosh, it's so tender and good. tender and good. Oh, red pepper, little Videla onion. Red pepper. I don't remember that combination. Just a half of a chopped red pepper, a quarter of a Videla onion, a little bit of chicken, fully cooked chicken sausage that I just swirled around in a saute pan. And that is yummers. Oh yeah. It's got a nice crunch to it. Let's see this one. Ooey gooey, yummy stuff. Nice. Oh yeah. That's some nice Stromboli. Okay, so I'm just gonna eat. No, I'm gonna eat it all. No, I'm gonna move this around so I don't want my cat to jump at. He won't, but lately when I take food out of the oven, I notice Mr. Dustin sneaking around the corner. He doesn't come in the kitchen when I cook. I don't know. I know his food is right here, and that seems cruel. Because I'm in the kitchen a lot. So I pick up his food and put it away. Well, he's more on a timer. This is getting tossed. I don't really let him graze anymore. And he's lost weight since I've stopped letting him graze. And I kind of feed him 3 times a day now. In the morning. Once he's had enough with his hard food. Time for a little wet food. And he's been digging on his dry food lately. I always give him fresh water. I leave a little dry food out for him, but he will take off when I'm in the kitchen. I think one time I was washing dishes while he was eating. And I was slamming around my dishes, and I think I got water on them. Not hot water either, because I was cleaning out my sink. So by then I had cold water going. So important to keep our animals' water really fresh all summer. It's hard to get cats to drink water in the first place. So he's so fussy. Oh, they're looking pretty. Right, so those are salami, orange cheese, and one has sauce in it. And a little Parmesan. They both have provolone. No mozzarella in those, because I only had 2. What did I have? One and a half slices of mozzarella left, so yeah, that's what I used. And I'm gonna taste. Yeah, I am. Oh yeah. Thank you to my dad for teaching me how to make really good pizza and Stromboli dough. Calzone too, but I didn't have any regatta, so the point was to get rid of all my leftovers. So it's a perfect day to do Monday Madness batch cooking. And those are really just scrumptious, so I'm done. That's it. I thought I would share with you. So the recipe is 4.5 to 5 cups of flour, all purpose. I suppose you can use bread flour. You can use half and half, but I don't. What do I do different? I make mine in a bowl. I don't use a mixer. I know a lot of people have those KitchenAid dough mixers. I think my dough comes out good because I don't use a mixer and I don't overwork it. I just do my flour and I put my salt in my flour and a little bit of sugar. About a teaspoon. I take half of that teaspoon and put it into my yeast and my water, and the other half I put in with my flour and my salt, and I just whisk all my flour and my salt, I only do about 1 teaspoon or instead of 2, and then about a half a teaspoon of sugar, and about 1/4 to a little more of olive oil, depending on how it's feeling. And I use about 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 cups of water to a whole packet of active dry Fleshman's yeast. I suppose you can use the yeast cakes too. But I did have an instant reader thermometer, but I can't find it right now. So I just test it like you would a baby's milk. And when it's warm like that, I pour my yeast in and I whisk it around with a little splash of sugar. And I let it bloom for a good 5 to 10 minutes sometimes. Sometimes 10 minutes. Hi, baby, you smelling food, huh? Woo, what you smelling? He's out to give a look. Out to give a look and see, aren't you? So I let my yeast bloom. And then I just go and I wash my hands and dry them really good and go in the same direction with one hand. And I drizzle my oil in. I put all my water and yeast in at once. And I drizzle my oil in at a time because I never know how much I'm actually going to need. Hi, baby. And then if I need more flour, I put it in. If I need a little bit more water, I get a little bit more water from the tap. A little bit, right? Right, Justin? You watch me make the dough this morning. And I just keep combining it until it's no longer shaggy, but it comes together. And it doesn't look like can be torn, but you're just kind of like everything's coming up from the side of the bowl. That's what I do. And then I start punching it down and kneading it. I pull out sides of it and roll back, and I do it right in the bowl for a good 5 minutes. And then I take it out of the bowl and I flour my counter, my board, or my flour board or pastry board or whatever, and just keep kneading, turning and kneading. Usually about 20 to 30 turns. It's good. And then you could just cut it right in half and put 2 separate little balls shape it into a disc and then roll it into like a tennis ball size, pop it into 2 separate bowls, or you could just put it all in one big bowl and let it rise. I put it in a big bowl. I put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of the bowl and a little on the top of my dough so it doesn't get that second skin that's kind of dry. What? You saw me take your dish away, didn't you? And then I just let it do its thing. Sometimes you're a little too close to the table there, buddy. Get down. Sometimes I let it go about 2 hours. When it really gets poofed up, punch it down, cut it in half, make 2 more balls, and then I let them come. So I just do 2 rises. 2 rises. Let those 2 separate balls rise. And roll it out. And it's such a forgivable dough. You can stretch it out as long as you want. And do what you gotta do. Excuse me. It's hot in there. These aren't really puffing out as much. I wonder why. I'll just leave them alone and let them go. I'll show you them when they're done. I'm going to feed Mr. Dustin because he's looking around like he's hungry. And then if you were making a pizza, you could make 2 mediums or 1 large. Or a couple smalls. Easy peasy. I don't have a pizza stone. I just let my oven Usually when I do pizza, I do it at around 425 to 450. When I do Stromboli, I do it at 400 to 425. No rhyme or reason. It just depends on my stove. Some days it takes forever for things to cook in there, and other days everything burns really quick. And that's apartment living. Depends on who has their electricity on, I guess, right? In this quarantine time, all during this COVID time, people have had their stuff on all day, all night, especially with the air conditioners. I've never had so many power surges in my life. All right, I'm going to go now, guys. Just thought I would share my Stromboli recipe, which is very close to Lura Vitalis, but a little different. I do things just a little different. I think Stromboli is Stromboli. Although I want to try the crazy dough one with this. Yeah. And I like to usually make one with spinach and mushroom and onion and a little bit of ham, but I didn't have my spinach, so I went with the peppers and the sausage I already had made up. I just chopped it up a little more. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye.